Hey guys, it is about, I don't know if you can really see, 9 a.m. Basically, this is me in the summer. I don't have a job right now. This is the time we can wake up. I literally asked my coach if I could elliptical this week because I had last week off of running. And so he was like,
yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 45 minutes.
Now it's Monday morning and I have 45-minute elliptical and I'm like, why? But honestly, I did it to myself. I'm like complaining now, but I know that I'll be happy when I'm doing it. So who likes the elliptical?
No one.
Basically, I'm gonna get dressed and pick up my room and then elliptical, I guess.
I just wanna know if you my friend. I just wanna know if you pretending. I know I've been away. Just trying to get my mind straight. Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get my mind straight.
I don't know what to wear. Maybe I'll just wear these shorts. I'm already wearing them. Got some sun.
Nice to get away different shorts.
And I'll wear this t-shirt. The Cliftons. Let's go elliptical and just get this done. I usually just watch YouTube while I'm doing it, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Right now, I'm having the feeling of instant regret. It's chill. Just watching YouTube and dying. I forgot how hard this was. Like, elliptical is no joke. To me, harder than running, no doubt. Now I'm literally gonna try to make some TikToks. Lately, I keep making drafts and not posting them, so we'll see if I actually post any, but yeah, I'm glad it's over. I'm gonna lift too, so.
I'm no pro lifter, so I'll film a little bit of that, but I'll probably just put like what I do on the screen.
I don't really know what I'm doing, so don't do what I do. So, I've literally been just procrastinating for the past like 30 minutes. I had two cheese sticks, some prunes, some strawberries. I need to go lift. Not long though, nothing crazy. I'm not a lifter, like I said. I've also been making TikTok dances. I was learning this TikTok dance for like a good like 20 minutes.
30 minutes.
Okay, here's the thing. It takes a while to learn the TikTok dance, and then after I learn it, I have to do it in front of the camera without watching somebody do it. So that takes like a couple tries to get right, and then once I do that, then I have to like do one that I like, and then I have to put it in my drafts and never post it.
So then there's actually no point to learning the dance anyway.
But it's just fun to do. Maybe I will post it. If you see a TikTok dance to the Heavy Love song on my account, it is because I posted it. But if not, then there was no point to this procrastination, basically. I wish you guys could see my stance right now. I'm literally like leaning like this so you can see me, because I need to get a tripod, you know? You know, my skin's actually looking really good right now.
This is good lighting.
I need to stop. I need to go lift. Pray for me.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying, you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room, perfume. Go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems.
So I just lifted. I lifted for like 30 minutes. You can see. 32 minutes. And I thought about like incline walking, but I was like,
No, Andy, you need to hold yourself back.
so I didn't. But next week. Now I need to like shower and whatever. I don't know what I want to wear today, but it looks sunny outside.
Yo, I should check the UV.
So it's 11 o'clock right now, by the way. So UV 6. It's not gonna be 6 that long.
Also, 6 is not really that high.
What's it gonna be tomorrow? 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. Okay, no. Now that I'm done working out, I cracked open a literal energy drink. Usually people drink these before they work out. Apparently, I drink it after. It's just nice and refreshing. You could also drink water. Maybe I should get back with you guys after I shower, because otherwise I'm just gonna be sitting here yapping for like no reason.
Okay, what should I wear though?
I'm just gonna do a t-shirt and shorts for now.
Can't you after my shower?
Well, I did take a shower, and then I laid in bed. Bad decision, because I've been here for 2 hours. I haven't done anything. Also, I was wrong. Unemployed, so I woke up so late. Like, everyone else is awake and doing their thing.
It's actually Memorial Day.
I got done with my workout, and my dad was in the kitchen, and I was like,
You have work today?
and he was like,
It's Memorial Day.
I was like, so I was literally on my computer and I was watching Haley Fernandez's YouTube videos. She's great, I love her. I also like to watch Emma Chamberlain, like, I don't know. So that's what I've been doing. What did I watch on my elliptical? I think Haley Fernandez. And then I was listening to an Emma Chamberlain podcast on my left because
I can never do anything in silence.
I got to the point where I cross train and like work out so much that like music, I don't have any like good music I'm listening to right now. I've just been literally laying in bed, but actually I'm not mad about it because I'm having a really good time. I'm just kidding.
Why do my lips look purple?
I was like,
Oh my gosh, I should get shower and like do a face mask.
didn't do that either. What time is it? It's like 1:30. The day's not completely roasted. I can still do stuff with my day. What exactly? I don't know. Also, I did end up posting that TikTok dance. Guess it wasn't all for nothing. My dad made me chicken so I can go craft an amazing bowl with it. My brother is also cooking, but he won't be in the video. First, I'm gonna heat up this chicken. And then I don't know what we're gonna add, so we'll just have to see. Also, Trey, it's 1:30. Did you just wake up? You did?
So at least I woke up before 1:30.
Okay, now we're adding rice to the bowl. My dad just cooked this rice. We're gonna add it to the chicken that I just heated up. Okay, now we got a little
Black bean action.
freshly cooked. It's literally steaming. Trey, you have anything to say?
I saw a little black bean.
Solid little black bean. What are you cooking up? Burger? Burger? Chicken, rice, black beans, avocado, cottage cheese, ketchup, zucchini, and spinach. Loaded. Gotta get good lighting. Okay, so I just filmed for my What I Eat in a Day on TikTok, and now I'm eating my food, and it's actually really good. My favorite part about all my meals, I put cottage cheese on everything.
And I love cottage cheese. It's my favorite thing.
Also, Trey, in the living room. Okay. I asked you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram story.
And actually, a lot of people asked questions.
Oh, this is my little puppy. This is Snoop. This is my little puppy Snoop. He can't eat my food. And he really wants my food. Let's see. Who is your favorite person at FAU?
Probably my bestie, Jess.
She's like from London. I won't see her now, like I guess all summer. We talked about like maybe me going there this summer, but I also don't have passport, so. Also, she asked the question. Someone said, what kind of watch do you use? This is the Garmin Forerunner 245. I love my watch. It's like my favorite thing ever. And I got a new watch band like last year. So this one's like old. This is not new. But it was pink and now it's like faded and it's this like really gross color.
Yeah, I need a new big watch band. That's like the not what this is right here.
How do I get back into running after stopping when my cross-country season came to an end? I would just say starting with like shorter runs, just running easy, and just doing maybe that like every other day, and then the next week doing it like every day. I wouldn't do workouts for like the first few weeks. What's your mileage and any tips for getting faster? My mileage has like changed throughout the years. This year during cross, I was doing 45 to 50 miles and then a lot of cross training. This track season, I tried to do 60, 65, and I don't think that worked out as well for me as the 45 to 50. I think for this coming season, I'm gonna go back down to 45, 50 with more cross training. I'd rather do less easy miles and more cross training. I think that's what's best for me because I felt my best last summer. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So we just
testing it. It's all like
learning process because everybody, like I said, is different. So like whatever I do, it's like, will it work for you? It just depends. Some people love high mileage, you know. What's the longest I've ever ran? Kind of a funny story. The longest I've ever ran is 13.1 miles. So half marathon distance. Have I ran 13 miles again? I might have done it like one other time, but this is the first time I ran 13 miles. And I know I haven't gone further than that. So last year I used cross country team before I transferred, and we had this long run workout. We like went out a little bit one way, then back, and then out another way and back. And we kind of got the mileage mixed up. I don't really know how looking back. Regardless, we were supposed to do 11 miles and we went to finish.
But we just kept going and going, and we weren't at the finish yet. We were also like in the middle of a random trail in the woods.
Eventually, we were still running it, and we had already ran 12 miles, and then we were nearing up to 13, and I had never ran over 12 miles. And as soon as we hit 13.1, I was like,
Okay, I'm walking.
because that's already the furthest I'd ever gone. I was like, okay, 13, I'm capping it. Trey, you want to say hi?
No.
I'm doing my answer questions.
Oh, cool.
Age, I'm 21. I don't look 21 though. Trey, how old do I look?
Say like solid like 18, 19 around.
If you weren't a runner, what would you be? If I was not a runner, I would definitely play softball. My brother here, Trey, my brother plays baseball. I played softball for travel since preschool because I played up with Mason, my older sister, up until sophomore year of high school. And then when COVID hit, I quit. But I definitely always wanted to play softball until I started sophomore year of running. I was like,
I kind of like running better.
but before that, it was softball, practice all the time. We have batting cages out in a building outside, like always practicing. One time I wasn't wearing my glasses, which I do have glasses, I just refuse to wear them. So if I look outside, I can like see the leaves on the trees, okay? I just can't see the outline of the leaves. I wasn't wearing my contacts, I forgot them at this tournament, and I wasn't gonna tell my parents because I didn't want them to be mad. So I was in the outfield, we were doing warm-ups, so coach was just hitting pop flies in the air. And I literally, the ball got hit to me and I couldn't really see exactly where it was. And I didn't even like move my glove at all. I literally thought I was just on it. And the ball comes and hits me in the face. I like broke my nose. So my nose is actually crooked.
I don't know if you can tell on this camera.
But I never got it fixed, so. Did you know that?
Nope. I just thought you were born crooked.
You thought, okay, you just thought my nose was crooked?
Yeah.
No. Do you ever want to run a marathon? Well, this is a loaded question. I've actually thought about this a lot. I would run a marathon. I think, I don't know.
That's a big commitment.
It's a lot of miles.
26 miles?
Let's try, would you ever do a marathon? I'll do a marathon if you do it with me.
I can't even run 3 miles.
I don't know. I'm gonna say I probably will do at least one in my lifetime. Maybe once I do one, I'll be like,
Oh, it wasn't too bad.
I'll keep doing it. I don't know. How to stay motivated. I really don't give myself a choice. I think that's what it is. I will work my day around doing it. Obviously, there are some days where like you actually are like busy with other things and it's like harder to do. But normally I would say I just don't give myself the option. What's the most beneficial thing you've done in training to get faster?
Cross training and
When I started ellipticaling, I got way faster. I felt better. Maybe the Parker-Valby effect is true. I don't know. How did you and Wiley meet? Me and Wiley met because we were on the same cross-country team in high school. So we had always ran together. I think I knew him since I was sophomore or junior year of high school. Yeah, I've known him for a long time. And then we started talking like this winter, so. My camera's gonna die, but we can answer some of these questions after I eat my food. Putting up laundry right now. Then I will answer some more questions. My brother is taking my mom back to the airport because my mom came to town for my little sister's graduation, and my little sister is working, and my boyfriend is doing something with his jet ski, and my friends haven't texted in our group chat, so
I have nothing to do.
until my boyfriend is done with the jet ski situation. So, yeah. Until then, I'm just gonna pick up my laundry, put it away, and then I'll answer some more questions, and then I'll probably watch YouTube until later. Also, later, I'm wondering,
before I hang out with my boyfriend, should I like get ready? Like actually wear something like decent looking?
because I literally just wear sweats every day. Okay, I'm also just bored, so like, it would just give me an activity if I like get ready, but also like to just like lounge. Don't really want to wear something nice, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'll be answering some more questions. I don't know how many I'm gonna answer, but maybe if you guys like want me to answer more questions sometime, I can. Or I can answer some questions like with Wiley or something.
That could be fun.
I don't know why I'm talking so weird right now. What other schools were you considering before choosing FAU? I transferred twice, so like I was considering different schools every time. When I was transferring to FAU that summer, so last summer, I was looking to go down south. My mom was moving down to Florida, so I had somebody down there. Because I was originally like, I didn't want to leave the Midwest because my family all was there. And I was like kind of scared to go too far. But because my mom was also in Florida, I was like,
Okay, I'll look down there.
so I was looking at FGCU, Tampa, UCF. I even talked to schools like Coastal, even though like that's not in Florida. Pretty much when I went down to start visiting Florida schools, I did go on a visit to FGCU, Tampa, and FAU. And I kind of knew after going to FAU, I did that kind of early summer because I had to make my decision pretty fast. It was already June. I knew I really liked FAU, so I'm glad I chose that. Have you ever struggled with body image? How'd you overcome it? Do you still struggle? Yes, I would say I definitely did, especially after when I had my 3 femur fractures. I just wasn't able to work out. Like that was like an ongoing thing for 2 years. So yes, I did struggle with body image. I kind of just, I don't know, I mean, it's an ongoing thing. I think a lot of people struggle with it. And I think you just have to realize that being in shape doesn't necessarily mean you have to like look like any certain certain way. I would just say just trying to focus on other things, your training, how you feel. If you do, just know you're not alone. I'm still learning how to like not compare myself to other people. Nike or Adidas? I would probably have to say Nike.
Even though I do run for an Adidas school.
In high school, I always wore Nike. I love Nike running clothes. I'll still always look at the schools as Nike uniforms and be like, oh my gosh, like I wish I had. Especially the ones that have like the ribbed. Oh, they just look so pretty. What age did I start running? So I ran starting in 5th grade is when we were allowed to run because our school was pretty small. I ended up transferring my freshman year, but the school I was at was pretty small. So the 5th graders were actually allowed to run middle school. And honestly,
I wasn't super into it at first.
I liked to go run and like work out, but I mean, I was on like the B team and stuff. And then I remember my last race of like 5th grade, I won the B race and I was like,
oh my gosh.
and then I like made the A team. And I was like,
Oh my gosh, so fast.
and then I like got really into it, got really competitive. I have a whole journal and I used to write from 5th grade to like 8th grade. I would journal like every 3 days and I would write all of my workouts, how I felt, if I beat people that I wanted to beat, all this. And it's so funny. And maybe I should read them sometime to you guys. It's so hilarious. What do I want to do post grad? Okay, that's crazy because
I have no idea.
like I literally don't know. Right now I'm a media major and like I think about this all the time. But also I do have 2 more years of school because I do have 5th year and I will probably end up taking the 5th year. So I have next year and the next year. I really need to start thinking about it this year. I would like to already know, but I don't. So I'm not gonna like pressure myself to figuring it out, but I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. When did I start realize that like I liked Wiley? Okay, so we had always ran together. I'm saying like ever since we were like in high school, which I never thought about him like in that way. I don't know, I just never did. Even last summer, like we ran together and you know, we would get food or something. We'd go to Dairy Queen. I don't know, like we'd always just been friends, which is funny because even when I went through all my injuries and everything and like kind of didn't talk to some people from high school that I ran with as much when I was going through the injuries, I still talk to him and he still would text me after like races. Like even during this past cross country season, we were not talking or anything like that. He would text me, he'd be like,
Oh, how'd regionals go? Da, da, da.
which is just funny because I don't know, like I never thought about it in that way, to be honest. Like we were just like,
Oh yeah, he's like my best.
and now that I think back, like we like stayed really close, like the whole, like for years. And then he was like,
Oh, when are you coming home? Like for winter break?
and I was like,
I'm coming this day.
and he was like,
Okay.
I'm like,
Yeah, we should run together when I get back.
and he was like, of course, of course. So obviously one of my first days back, we ran together. We were talking about like how school was going, just everything. And I mean, still then I didn't really know, but we ran together another day and I was like, yeah, we should do fit check for TikTok. And he's like, oh, maybe some other time, like when we're in like,
Nicer clothes.
and I was like, we don't want to like run together. And but then I was like, wait, like maybe we should actually start like hanging out. And then we started like kind of hanging out, but it was like unserious.
We're just hanging out as friends.
And then we started hanging out more. And then we were like, oh, let's watch a movie. And yeah, he's great. He's a great boyfriend. So favorite runner. I don't really know if I have a favorite. Probably honestly Parker Valby. I just think that she's really funny and she's just really cool. Yeah. Favorite TikTok dance, but the one that I keep like remembering from the past, and me and Wiley keep talking about it because it's just funny. Because I found a video of me doing it because someone liked it from like a long time ago, so I clicked on it. It's like the one where it's like, I actually don't know how the song goes. If I could go back to senior year, what school would I commit to? So what I wish I would have done differently, instead of, I mostly looked at and visited schools like Louisville, there was a school I committed to, IU, Purdue. Wish I would have done differently is looked at more into mid-major D1 schools. Because I was always going for like, oh, if I can go there, why wouldn't I not go to like IU, Purdue, like these like bigger schools? I was all for like the big name. I mean, at that time I wasn't injured. I didn't plan on getting injured. I didn't plan on getting, and I just didn't think about that. And I was like,
oh, I just want to go to a big school. That's it. I don't care.
the mid-major D1s, they literally run the same meets. All the schools run the same meets. And also it's a little bit less pressure, I feel like, than if you go to like a bigger school. Sometimes the coaches, you know, there's a little more pressure there. Not that you don't want to be good, that's not what I'm saying. The mid-major schools, like the coaches are still like, once you do good, really push you. But it's, if you've been to a bigger school, like a big school, it's really hard to explain when you haven't gone there. And I was like, oh,
Like, you know, I want to be pushed. Like, I want to be the best I can be. Like, I don't care if they push me. All this.
you don't really understand until like you go, like, you don't, it's like hard to explain. Can't stress this enough. Don't rule out the mid-major D1 schools. I low-key think, I really wish I would have looked into those more. That's my advice. What's the most difficult experience you've had to overcome in college running? Oh man. My femur fractures were really hard to come back from. I mean, after the 3rd one, I couldn't do any working out. I was on crutches for like 2 months. Actually, I was probably on crutches for a month. It took forever. My first race back from my femur fracture was a 5K in almost 21 minutes. Even in high school, I don't think I ever ran a race that slow. Not saying that 21 minutes is like slow, but I had never ran a 5K race that slow, and I was in college, D1, ACC school, running like 21 minutes in the 5K in cross country. And this year I ran 17s in the 5K in cross country. It took a long time to come back from, and I think it's just perseverance and just knowing that good will come. You just have to stay consistent. But coming back from that injury, I would never wish an injury on anybody. I don't care if it's my worst enemy. I think if you see someone that gets injured and you're like, that is so, it's just gross, terrible. I mean, even last year at IU, I was still kind of coming back from it the whole year. I ran my best times this year. Best shoes, Hoka Clifton 9. I haven't tried the Hoka Clifton 10, but I'm sticking with the Hoka Clifton 9 because I know I like it. I'm really scared for when they are out of stock. Do you ever find it hard to go to practice? How you deal with that? Yes, I do find it hard to go to practice when running is not going well. But I just tell myself I just have to get out there and get it done. Just get out there and get it done. Even when it's not going well, I've never regretted doing a workout. I've regretted not doing a workout and not trying, but I've never regretted trying and failing. I never regretted trying. What kind of iPhone do I have? I don't know. One that has 3 cameras? I don't know what kind it is. If I can only eat one food for the rest of my life, what would it be?
Pizza.
Because you can get, I mean, this is in the aspect that you can get a variety of different kinds of pizza. Like there's fruit pizza, cheese pizza, vegetable pizza, all kinds of different kinds of pizza.
I love pizza.
Hobbies you like to do outside of running and working out. I love movies and TV shows, mostly movies. I just love movies. My mom really likes movies as well. And so I always ask, well,
Have you seen this movie? Have you seen this movie?
and if they haven't seen a movie that I really like, I make them watch it. And then I just stare at them while they're watching it to make sure they're not on their phone. Favorite protein bar? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Berry Bells is good. Quest is good. Pure Protein is good. I don't know. They're all amazing to me. I just love protein bars in general. Give me any protein bar and I'll eat it. Someone asked me to talk more about my journey about eating more intentionally and stuff. I think I would need to make it in like a whole nother video and kind of plan it before. That's all my questions I'm gonna answer, I think. But oh my gosh, guys, this is so many questions and this is 30 minutes of footage. I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do. Maybe that's what I'll do. So right now it's what, 4 o'clock. My boyfriend should be done with what he's doing 5 to 6. So maybe I'll start editing this and then hang out with them. If you want to be more involved in my videos, please follow my Instagram, which is andy.renee. I'll probably be doing more things. I kind of want to do like followers choose what I do with my day and like ask questions like, do I wake up early or later? Do I eat this or this? I think it'd be so fun. Catch you when I'm with my boyfriend. So I'm still not hanging out with Wiley because he's still at the lake, so.
It just took longer than we thought.
But I will say what I did find out is the fact that I have so many more videos for this YouTube video than I did for the last one. I can't really download it all off the camera onto my phone, which I kind of assumed that would happen. So I got CapCut on my computer. Oh, I'm so bad about editing on computers though. I guess I'll learn. I can just plug in the SD card and all the videos will be there. And I don't need to download them at all. But I will have to pay for CapCut, so. It took me like 2 hours to figure out. It's already like 7 o'clock. And I also ate dinner. But it'll be in my what I eat in a day on TikTok. I had like a snack and dinner. That's literally all I've been doing. And it's 7. And I'm tired. I didn't even move. I'm gonna watch YouTube now. And this video is supposed to be up at 12 tomorrow. And it just won't be because I have to figure out how to edit it on this. Whenever you see this, just know.
I edited this on my computer.
So I actually ended up falling asleep from like 7 to like 8. We didn't actually end up hanging out. That's okay. Now I am chilling in bed and I'll probably go back to sleep again. It's like 1 All I was doing was I literally just got ready for bed. And then I was also sitting in bed listening to music in my AirPods, like full blast, just like for the vibes, you know?
Like sometimes you just like want to be in a vibe.
I was definitely vibing. Then I FaceTimed my brother for a while. I also talked to my sister because she was working all day. Yeah, so that was my day. This was like the most boring day that I've been back. So it's funny that I vlogged this day, but this is live, so I'll just post it anyway because there's a lot of footage to edit. So I would vlog tomorrow, but I don't want to edit that much footage. Come back next week for my next vlog, and I promise I'll do more. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok at andy.renee2, and my Instagram is andy.renee, and let me know what you want to see on any platform. And thanks for watching. Good night. Bye.